one of the things we said we'd talk about is how the skills you use in mediumship, even if you're not a medium, this will help you, trust me here, can help you at work and in interpersonal relationships. And that skill is being able to drop into an alpha brainwave state at will. Right now, if you're taking notes or you're listening, or certainly me talking to all of you right now, I know my brain is in what's called beta brainwave state. It's a relatively fast brainwave state. But if we were to do that physiological sigh breath now, if we were to do a nice vagus nerve breath, just like that, and we will do it in a few minutes together to do a healing session, you would drop into what's called alpha brainwave state. Your body's relaxed, your mind is relaxed, but still alert. Practice that deep breath, and take that into your next meeting or interaction with someone and see how that affects things. You're much more capable of receiving insights from your higher self and from your guides and loved ones across the veil when you're in alpha state than in beta. And most of our normal interactions take place in beta, but a medium does a reading in alpha state. It's a shift that we make to a state of consciousness. So last month, I had to have a meeting with somebody that I'm involved in a writing project with. And we didn't quite resonate on a lot of things, and we had to come to agreement on certain things. And my guides showed me, get into a reading state when you go into the meeting. Drop into alpha brainwave state and see what happens. So several times during that meeting, when I found myself, the human side wanting to say, but wait, I would stop and I would just shift to that relaxed alpha state. And suddenly there's so much more flow. There was give and take. And what do you call it? Acceded. I gave in on certain points where I was ready to dig my heels in the past, but being in that alpha state, there was that give and take. And it worked the other way too. The person in the meeting gave in to some of the things that I wanted to. And in the end, it was so much more peaceful. There was no confrontation, and we found cooperation, all by me dropping into an alpha brainwave state. When you come from the soul's perspective, there's nothing for the other person to push back against. So you have a state of flow. So practice that deep breathing next time you have to interact with someone and you know you might not be in resonance. Next time you go into a business meeting, and see how that changes things for you. Hopefully that's a real helpful tool. Let's just do it with the vagus nerve breath now. We've done the physiological sigh. The vagus nerve breath is where you breathe into the count of 4 through the nose and out to the count of 6 through the mouth, with the intention of relaxing as you do it. So notice how you feel right now in your body, in your mind. Give it a number, rate it, your stress level, your attention level from 0 to 10. And now breathe with me and intentionally relax as you do so. Breathe in through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now exhale lightly through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now rate how you feel. Clearly more relaxed. The number should have gone down, probably went down a couple numbers, if not more. This is alpha state. You're still alert. You can still interact, but feel if you feel a little more flowy. Soften your gaze as you look around the room. Imagine if you took this state into a meeting instead of sitting up, having to be on alert, being defensive. Practice that and see how it changes things for you.